Good morning, guys. This is the Theta Wave Trader. We're back into gold this morning, trying to give you a quick update on what we were looking for yesterday. This was it was on the 5-minute chart yesterday. We're looking for price to run up to our objective here, which it did. Then I called it for a run down into this hourly fair value gap. Didn't quite do that, just slowly ran back up to our second objective, which was to break this fair value gaps high. Then we wanted to see some measure of resistance there off of this breaker, which we got. So far it's kind of panned out the way we liked. Didn't come back down to the fair value gap there, which is fine. That's not where we wanted to make our entry anyway, but we did get a measure of support. So we're looking for, like what Michael talks about, is getting our foothold in the rocks, as it were, as we can start to climb the mountain. So we broke above this fair value gap here, come back to a measure of support, which is this breaker I mentioned yesterday, and we're slowly making a grind up. We don't see any major run up like I'd like to see us starting to push up, but this is still early morning. We're not in the market, as it were. The New York Open hasn't happened yet. So we're just going to kind of keep an eye on this. I'd like to see this kind of keep providing support and then start to make some move above these highs and then start getting into some of these fair value gaps on the 5-minute. Let's go over to the 1 hour again. We have this little fair value gap down here that's still open. We've started to eat our way into this fair value gap on this side here. Let's make this a little bit bigger. We're digging into this one here on the side. We've actually ran up and through it. So again, it's a rinse and repeat type scenario. This fair value gap here, I'd like to see us climb above that, get a foothold on this, and climb up on a higher time frame and start digging into this fair value gap here. Right now we're banging off of this breaker. We're sitting inside these last down close candles. That creates our breaker for, like a parent breaker for a run up above these old highs. So we're sitting in here right now. We might get some resistance for a while, come back down. Perhaps we could even run back down into our fair value gap that we mentioned earlier yesterday. So we're just going to keep an eye on the market right now. We're just kind of banging off of this order block here right now. We're coming back into it here. So we're looking for a measure of run above this fair value gap with a body. The wicks have eaten through this, but like Michael says, wicks do the damage. We're waiting for the bodies to show us what price wants to do. So when the Breakfast Club starts up this morning around 7:30, we'll be going live and kind of reading the tapes as it goes. So that's my little review on what I was looking at last night. So far, I'm panning out as we predicted, except for this little swing down. So far, we're not doing too bad for our climb up. And we'll see you again in about an hour or so. See you live, guys.